Thanks for being here. Thank you to Nico and Jadiel behind the sound booth. Thank you to one Navarro and Hugh of Lorem Ipsum for booking me. This is a brand new song. It gets darker in the skyline, it gets darker in the space beneath my eyes. And I think about those fatal flaws of yours, I guess I always set aside. Every dream like you drew, I how I truly grew to hate it, and maybe oversleep and change my name to liberated. When you and I sit silently, I almost cry, and when I'm back home full of flesh now, I almost always cry. Hopped up on this adventure, left out with a man on the bandstand, too slow and short for your upbringing. We're the products of post 9/11 procreation paranoia. And I figured if I saw our burnt out parents get along, I would adore you. But you overcame your read du Solier in original French, and I tried to pick your brain with the whole things of disretention. Now your father's prep school and put him in touch with the DOT. Now my bus fare is too steep for me to come all the way clean. It's just I'm put up by the acclimature, toiling in the infrastructure, hopped off on a misadventure, left out by the man on the man stand, 5 steps away from a grand slam. I can't size up your new boyfriend's eyes with my shirt on his head. And I can't get my 7 hours with this threatening room in my bed. Well, you must have made a campaign contribution once or twice, because AOC still mails me updates on her public life. I want to cancel it all to snap out of the surreal, but I guess I still have faith you'll haggle down to my whole deal. So I'm put off by the acclimature, toiling in the infrastructure, hopped off on a misadventure, left out by the man on the man stand on the outskirts of the lesser event. That's what I give you. I'll work on it, yeah. I got some friends of mine, we got the long-awaited return of Yale Coopersmith on the ukulele. I would also like to bring to the stage Kid Gorgeous on the keys, ladies and gentlemen. Kid Gorgeous. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 1. Guys, how incredible is the G chord? You just play it over and over and over and over. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you thinking when your gold oriented movement in life to the undisputed dark and the busy movement? You can't seem to know the needs to find where your expertise is, with breakups all too fuzzy to channel into masterpieces. What do you like when you're unbound to a rhyme scheme? Lines 1 and 3 to say a lot of our pipe dreams. It takes strong concentration to come on convoluted, but you're some kind of special someone when you sound somewhat fluid. Didn't I ask you to take those proverbs back to their great parents? I didn't ask you to turn your simple actions into gerunds and try to find someone that hides their emptiness with an outward shine. So you search for cotton candy in the golden hours. What do you do when you feel like a life complication sandwiched between two-person conversations? You can't seem to know your feelings. Take each one and block it while posting off the comfort of the Advil in your pocket. Didn't I ask you to add some kind of kindly little flair to your tired, wheezy, stolen Peter, Paul, and Mary lyrics? You're trying to find the time before you fizzle out and wear you topped at, but all you do is let your what if spoil up and see through the pop tag. What to lose, what to lose, but do this. Why don't you drive out the paradigms with the sparks that fleetingly fly through your tightly clenched eyes as they blink and more for time, but it's up to you. What to lose, what to lose, but do this. Does somebody have a chair? I would love a chair. Do you ever forget your strap at home? Oh, this is good. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Ah, brilliant. Okay. Check, check, check. Okay, I'll switch back. All right. The next are wobbling. I know, right? One, two, one, or it's Julie's. An antique and gravel. Now every big box in my town can barely call itself scaffold. But for the elderly consumer, some certain many malls are living thanks to a base of boomers and their 11 siblings. And they breathe it. They breathe it. Can you hear the guitar okay? They scatter bits of their ears, calling the sketchy man who proclaims that he represents a business that drove out Auntie in the first place. And there's a bank next to FedEx, fulfilling 2 out of 2 cravings, shipping kitchen aesthetics, and taking a peek at your savings. You got no reason. One, two, three. The sepsis clearer, but his billet is festering. She's scratching off her dead name on her bottle of estrogen. Well, maybe our inheritance will fill in the pay gap, but it'll trickle down like body wash toward our dirty kneecaps. party started Trudy. Trudy could ask her local teller to do his one and only duty. Check her finances, then tell her maybe she'll know whether Vanguard up and did a full overhaul between her front yard and backyard and the rest of Lloyd Center Mall. We got no reason. We got one more with these guys. This one's called Don't You Think We've Had Enough? Well, we finally live someplace correctly anatomic, but we still don't know whether we're up or down the tectonic. So we go down to St. Mark's, where post-grad delight is. It opens up our bucket list and clears our sinusitis. Well, we would have marched sooner had we been aware and able. Now our favorite gutter punks are on major labels, and the merch is taken up by 10th anniversary CDs. And every time the vocals start, we hear fuck-ass Jeff Tweedy. Temperature burns, and all you can do is comply. Well, I think I've had enough. Don't you think you've had enough? Well, I think I've had enough. Don't you think you've had enough? Oh. Well, we didn't tell anxiety to mediate our egos, so we fixed phantom pain with every last placebo. If we got on the hard stuff, we could extend our breathing, a journal like a gossip girl, and have screen-free evenings. Well, they're past the threshold, long distance, long talks, and they'll probably marry and party from Nappy to Montauk. Well, I know my plans aren't long term, cause my rings bleed green, and I know my voice ain't amplified, cause I can forcibly say my piece. The temperature burns, and all you can do is comply. Well, I think I've had enough. Don't you think you've had enough? Well, I think I've had enough. Don't you think you've had enough? One more time for Yale Cooper Smith and Kid Gorgeous. Alrighty. Thanks for sitting with me as I figure out how to navigate smog sound. I got one more for you. Do we have anybody by the name of Avery Boggs in the audience? Yeah, this might be a little, how do we like point the mic? gotta go mow the lawn. And I go and mow the lawn, and I come back to her, and, finally she says, Ezra, you have to rake the leaves. And I finally come back with the leaves raked, and she says, Ezra, you have to feed the cat. And I got so angry, and I got so internally riled up that I said, why do you sound like John Travolta? All right. Give it up for Avery Boggs on the undeniable star of a certain movie. This was a cover idea. So happy to be a part of it. The song is called Travel Light.
When I was an astronaut, I didn't take my boots. When I was a coal miner, I didn't know the news. When I ran a record store, I didn't have the blues. I'll travel light, and that's the life for me.
She doesn't care where else she goes. She's not gonna take any extra clothes or extra shoes to hide her feet. The ground is dirt, the dirt is sweet.
When I go to London town, I'll stand under a rock until I know all the time it takes to pack a clock. Then I'll flip it over, close the key, swallow the lock. I travel light, and that's the life for me.
She doesn't take her spoon or fork. She's seen too many even in New York. She'll use her hands to make and eat. The fruit she finds, she'll find it sweet.
I'm gonna try to whistle. Oh. Never mind.
When I was a waitress, I gave away my tips. When I was a call girl, I gave away my hips. When I ran the kissing booth, I gave away my lips. I travel light, and that's the life for me.
He lives a life like a abandonment, elemental life, fortune is his friend. A smile on a planet, a river made of light. It's just a pebble on a waterfall tonight.
When I go to Boston, I'll stand around in jeans and shave the cash relief by selling black market fake sheets. Denims that I like to wear has durable seams. Everybody, I travel light, and that's the life for me.
He is just a genius, without a thinking cap. Never pays the rent, he's funny like that. I don't know what he's on, he is here and gone. Rides a welcome mat, on a jumbo cat.
Does anybody in the audience know how to whistle? Do it from where you're standing. We don't got the space on stage. Persons over chairs and shiny things are just a fuss. We'll eat all the peanuts that we steal from the circus. We'll count all the stars and go to sleep under the bus. We'll travel light, and that's the life for us.
We'll travel light, and that's the life for us.
Travel light, and that's the life for us.
We'll travel light.
And that's the life for us. Thank you. Have a good night.